Not at all. We'd have never made it ashore without Zats to navigate.
Hey, after seeing you in action, I have a favor to ask. Would you meet with our leader?
What's this about, Zats?
Listen, Dads. These guys are top-notch fighters. They were knocking the blocks off monsters like it was nothing. I couldn't get Grand Ship on our side, but with these guys to back us up, please, you've got to help the shield bearers. I'll never ask another thing of you.
You want us to help you win the war?
The sword bearers betrayed us, and they have the Fire Vestal's blood on their hands. Don't think they'll stop when they conquer Eisenberg. They plan to plunder other regions next. We can't let them run rampant. They must be stopped, and for that we need you.
Unacceptable.
Agnes?
We cannot afford to get caught up in a conflict now. We must awaken the crystal at the Temple of Fire. That is my task as a Vestal of the Crystals. We have no time to wage war.
You're a Vestal? You?
Agnes is the Wind Vestal. She's trying to save the world, so don't get in her way.
Ugh! What's that scrawny little thing?
A Christ fairy, they say. Gave me a start the first time I saw it as well.
You don't say. I never imagined a Vestal would be so young, or that she'd keep company with such an odd creature.
Hey, watch who you're calling odd. I might forgive you if you tell us how to get to the Temple of Fire.
The Temple of Fire? All the roads there were blocked by lava.
Our commander might know something. The shield bearers have been trying to find a way through for a while.
Well, whether we join forces with the shield bearers or not, let's at least talk with their commander, Agnes.
Okay, well, it's nice to know we got all of this blistering exposition out of the way, especially with our good friends Zats and Dats. I'm wondering if there might be a little bit of an incongruity between their names here, but this is actually kind of a neat little room, and you can always go back out to sea by heading onto your little baby ship here. However, there's a very unsuspecting little guard here. What do you have to say? I'm something of a coward, I'm afraid. I ended up getting surrounded by the enemy the other day. I nearly died. Don't worry, I hit on girls with this line all the time. Yeah, so if Corporal Dats hadn't broken through their line and rescued me, yep, he's my hero, he is. Oh, he's so dreamy. So you can speak to these guys if you want to have more conversations and learn a little bit about the history of Eisenberg.
What's that? You have a question?
Alright. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can also speak to Zats and he'll tell you more about the history. I guess this is different. Tell me about how you know each other.
Me and Zats have been inseparable since we were tykes. We grew up in a village near here. In Eisenberg, everyone gets conscripted when they turn 18, men and women. The Civil War started just after we were called to muster. You want to know why we were picked to go to Grand Ship? I'm not really sure, but it's probably because we know this area so well. And it's not like the shield bearers have many options these days. There wasn't anyone better, I guess. This pirate getup is just so we could slip into Grand Ship without the sword bearers cottoning on. Well, that, and the fact that my uniform doesn't fit.
Oh, hilarious. Alright, well, I think that's enough conversation for one day.
All ready to go now? What's that? You have a question?
No more questions, please. But thank you so much for your grateful insight.
Got it.
It was wonderful. Also, for some reason, I feel like that music did not fit that atmosphere whatsoever. Anyways, from going to voice acting to text acting, let's see what Dats's name is, apparently. That's Strongberry. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Something funny about my name? What? I amuse you? He's very angry. Yeah, it's very unusual and lovely. Yeah. Of course, he gets it all the time. Yeah. Hey, Zats. Oh, yeah, Zats is there too. Yeah, I think this is the first time we have more than the core party actually talk in one of these party chats. Yeah, so guess time mellows out even the rowdiest of us. I certainly would hope so. Yep. 4 of them. Dats, Zats, Mats, and Rats. Nah, it's Steiner and Newer. You figure they're alright. Man, Steiner just makes me want to play Final Fantasy IX. I wonder if it holds up after all these years, but it'd be an interesting little take.
Let's get going then. The shield bearers are based in the west, but we have to take the long way around.
We'll need to go south a bit first. Once we're through, head back northward.
Keep your eyes peeled as well. We could be set upon at any time.
God forbid we would ever be set upon at any other time. But welcome to another party chat, the Shoreline Baths. Alright, what's that smoke rising over the coast? That was quick. Oh, steam from a natural hot spring. A vein of magma empties into the sea there. Nice. A real, true hot spring. Yep, they say the waters work wonders on cuts and scrapes. Kinda sounds like something we'd see in Kid Icarus, but who knows. Everybody in one big tub. And of course, Ringabell's got some pretty hefty ideas on his mind. Yeah, heck of a pair of legs on that guy. It's alright to let him go. We'll be hearing screams from the Cape in no time. Yeah, nothing to worry about. They're mostly Valtoras in the bath now, which is actually an enemy we'll be fighting here shortly. Which is interesting, because they're actually weak against fire. So, I don't know. Yeah, and he's crying. Aw, poor Ringabell. So let's keep walking around here. I have my encounter rate set at negative 50%, which is one step below the 0, so. Or one step above, I guess.
Hold it!
I sense danger. Watch out!
Nice footwork. You must have been training since we last met, my unworthy disciple.
Master.
Master?
So you are the sword master leading the mercenaries then? The head of the Black Blades, my old master. I wish it weren't so. I wanted to believe you were not capable of such a thing. Tell me, Master, what business have you aiding the sword bearers in their rebellion? Was it your intention to plunge this peaceful country into war?
I ask you back. Do you understand the gravity of what you have done? I hear you have taken up with a Vestal, and now you have released 2 crystals to run out of control. Foolish. You always did have a habit of running with your emotions, not seeing the big picture. You've not changed a bit.
What big picture? You cannot be so deluded as to think starting wars can be justified.
You are still a child if you are only able to see war as right or wrong. You are yet naive. I cannot allow a foundling such as yourself to meddle in the fate of the crystals. Though you are my disciple, and the beloved daughter of a dear friend, I will cut you down with my own blade if you continue this folly, and expose the world to danger.
Commander! Commander Kamaizumi! The sword-bearer forces have started withdrawing!
What? Can they not understand such basic tactics? We have the Vestal within our grasp, but we cannot let our allies be run down like dogs. Call off the attack on the shield-bearer headquarters. We must withdraw swiftly and go to the aid of the sword-bearers.
Yes, sir!
Wait! Master!
Idia, are you ready to face the consequences of your decision? If you still insist on defying me the next we meet, I shall slay you where you stand. Regardless of how you and I may will it, these are the grave circumstances we find ourselves in. Disciple of the Blade, No more of your insubordination will be tolerated. Understood?
Master.
Is that everyone?
Commander, the ship thought to be harboring the Wind Vestal has been sighted in the waters near Grand Ship.
The Wind Vestal has already arrived in these lands. I spoke with her myself a while ago, Barbarossa.
Oh? Please tell me you have not captured her yet. I would hate to miss out on that honor.
No, we did not get the chance. Some of our forces were retreating, so we opted to aid our allies as they withdrew.
Did you not think capturing the vessel should take precedence, Sword Master? This will not do. If we leave the Wind Vestal to her devices, we shall only repeat our failures in Count Isla and Anchine.
The Wind Vestal is here for the crystal. She is no threat while the way to the temple is closed. Given the state of the war, preventing losses is crucial. The Vestal can wait.
And how does your task progress, Kada? I hear the cleansing of the East City is not yet even half complete.
I'm doing all that I can. Things are going as well as can be expected.
Very well, then. Moving on. What is the situation at the Eisen Bridge, Praline?
Oh, me? Nothing's really changed there, I guess. I'm sure all the soldiers there are doing their best to make me happy, though. Those shield bearers just don't know when to quit. They won't let us cross the bridge. I put on a smile and sang my best, but nothing. They're a bunch of sourpusses. Oh well, if they can't appreciate my golden voice, it's their loss. Those poor, miserable shield bearers.
If you can keep the main contingent of the shield bearers pinned down, all shall go as planned.
Got it! I won't let you down. Praline a la mode never disappoints.
More importantly, have we found a way into the Temple of Fire?
He's talking to you, Konoe.
Speak up for a change, Konoe. Your movement is starting to get me down.
It is your killing of the fire vestal that blocked off the way to the temple, after all. I cannot fathom how one so imprudent came to lead a covert force.
I won't be called imprudent by a floundering fool like you. A report on my findings has already been submitted in writing. The way into the Temple of Fire via the southern route by way of the town of Hearthchild has also been blocked by lava, and it's not possible to get through. Via above-ground routes, we are looking into the possibility of the existence of secret passages used by temple worshippers. That is all.
Still can't talk unless disguised, hmm? That must keep you busy.
We should follow up on Konoe's report. Was there any way into the temple by sea?
We looked at a number of landing points, but it doesn't look possible. The coastline there is sheer palisades. All the low ground where a landing might have been possible was covered by lava. Not even I could bring a ship in safely there.
If we just sit idly by, the Wind Vestal will get there before us.
We must avoid that at all costs. Our objective at this time is to focus on finding a way into the temple. I wish all of you good luck in your endeavors. That will be all. You can return to your duties.